My name's Martin Taylor Lloyd. I work for Brockton House Farm Limited. I run a flock on just under 2,000 acres. We've got 1,500 breeding ewes, but our main business is store ewes and lambs, finishing anywhere between 30 to 50,000 a year. Our lambs are bought so they get delivered. We put them in the field for 3 days, let them rest and recharge. They then get a mineral drench, they get their ear tags read, and they get weighed. We then put them onto HJ Lea Oakes store pellet, about 1 kilo a head in the bottom of the hopper. We then fill that hopper up with a maxi muscle, and then we check their weight gains once a week to make sure they are performing and make sure we're doing our jobs right. We start pulling the meat out at 2 to 3 weeks, depending on the lamb. 3 to 4 weeks, all the lambs that are left are slaughtered because we've taken them as far as we can. They are a very good carcass because of the nutrition. And we know this because we follow the lambs right the way through the slaughter and we see them hanging on a hook. We can even talk to the customer at the end because of our strong relationship with Pickstock Foods. A couple of years ago, I contacted HJ Lea Oakes. I wasn't overly happy with what was on the market for the finisher pellet. There's some very good grower pellets out there, but the finishing pellet didn't quite give us what we wanted, a quick turnaround. So Joe came out, we sat down over a cup of tea, we came up with sort of a plan of what I wanted and how we can move forward. So over the past couple of years, we've been playing and changing the diets. It took us a few stages and about 12 months to refine it. Version 1, it works well. We got a couple of 100 grams a day weight gain, but they weren't quite good enough for us because of the quick turnaround. So we then kept pushing and pushing and pushing. So we were getting around the 400 grams a day, and then we pushed some more, and the weight gains were very good. But we started running into problems with rumen upset. So then we reined the starch levels and sugar levels back a slight touch. We doubled the Actisaf yeast, because of course it's got to be good for the animal as well as it is good for business. So our weight gains are anywhere between 400 and 500 grams a day, which I'm very happy with because we can get a 3-week turnaround with the lambs.
I first started working with Brockton House and Martin, and when I was introduced by Phileo, an ex-colleague of mine who's retired. I had a few conversations with Martin about how he wanted to increase the performance of his finishing lambs. At that point, Martin was already buying our store lamb finisher pellet. We then looked at options going forward to increasing daily live weight gain of the finishing stock. By doing so, we developed a product called Maxi Muscle 14. We looked at a few options and the current feed specification that the lambs were being fed on. We decided the time was right to really challenge these lambs. We looked at several options. We increased the starch and sugars to a level that eventually got to a bit of a tipping point. By doing so, we just noticed over a sort of a 7-day period that the lambs were becoming unsettled and there was a bit of rumen acidosis. We then sat back down, looked at what the problems were. We wound the starch and sugars down to a level that we thought were more suitable. We also decided to double the rate of Actisaf live yeast. After doing that, we saw no more rumen acidosis and also daily live weight gain and overall performance had improved. Off the back of the work we've done with Martin, we are now in the position where we've formulated the product called Maxi Muscle 14 that's commercially available with serious finishing ability, formulated to be low protein and high starch and sugars. It also contains a double rate of Actisaf yeast, and this provides a healthier rumen environment. Actisaf supports and stimulates key microbes in the rumen. Essentially, it raises the pH and increases the production of glucose. This then supports higher level of growth. It is also there to help prevent rumen acidosis. Maxi Muscle 14 is available to ewe and tup lambs. It is available as a 4ml pellet or a 6ml nut. There's a good level of ammonium chloride in there, which helps prevent urinary calculi in the tup lambs. So there should be no hesitation of running your ewe and tup lambs in one group. As well as increasing performance, at the end of the day we need healthy and happy lambs. We've got a vitamin and mineral pack in there which supports immune function and increases carcass quality. HJ Lea, a family-run business that's been running for 350 years. We pride ourselves on that relationship with our customers. It's all about seeing success with our customers We want to be able to build on the continued success that we provide as a company and bring new ideas to the table.